Happy morning, children. After long days, we are meeting again in this new year. Today, we are going to see the continuation of the third chapter, Algebra. So, dear children, take your third chapter note and write it down. Children, have you completed your previous class homework? Take your homework. Exercise 3.7. First one, find the quotient and remainder of the following. 4 subdivisions are there. First one you see 4x cube plus 6x square minus 23x plus 18 is divided by x plus 3. Divisor is x plus 3. Shall we divide? Then this dividend you should write inside. Then outside x plus 3. Divisor you should write it. Okay. Then first term how we can find? Here first term you should take it. Then divisor also first term. Divide it. Okay. Dividing time you will get 4x square. That 4x square you should write in the quotient. Then 4x square you should take it and this to multiply and write here. Okay. Then afterwards then subtract it. Subtract means the sign it will change. Then if you subtract this to minus 6x square we will get. Then next term you should bring down. Okay. Can you remember? Okay. Then next here first term and divisor first term. You should divide it. Dividing time this x 1x can cancel, minus 6x we will get. Okay. This minus 6x we have to write in the quotient. Okay. Then afterwards this minus 6x only you should take it and multiply this divisor and write it here. Okay. Then afterwards subtract. Subtracting time minus 5x you will get. Then last constant term you bring down. Okay. Then again this minus 5x divided by x. And then you will get minus 5. Okay. Minus 5. This minus 5 you should take it and multiply this divisor. Okay. And write it here. Then subtract it. Then you will get the remainder. Then quotient is, this is quotient. Then remainder is 33. Got it? Second subdivision. 8y cube minus 16y square plus 16y minus 15 divided by 2y minus 1. Okay. This one also we have to divide. Here first term you should divide it. Here divisor 2y. Okay. Both also divided. Then you will get what? 4y square. This 4y square you should write in the quotient. This 4y square you should take it and multiply this to right here. Then afterwards subtract. Okay. Then like your previous model. Okay. Can you do? You completed maybe. Isn't it? And quotient, check the answers. 4y square minus 6y plus 5 is the quotient. Remainder is minus 10. Okay. Then third subdivision. 8x cube minus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. Okay. Here first we have to write in the standard form, and this dividend you should write in the standard form. How we can write in the standard form here? 8x cube plus 0x square. X square term is missing, isn't it? So that place 0x square write it, then plus 0x minus 1. Okay, this two term not given, but you must write it. This one. Okay, afterwards divide it. Divided by 2x minus 1. Here first term 8x cube divided by 2x. Then divide means then we will get 4x square. That 4x square you should take it. This to multiply right here. Then subtract it. Next term you bring down. Then here first term, here first term. Both also cancel 2x you will get. This 2x you should take it. Multiply this 2 and write down. Okay. And then subtract it. This minus 1 bring down. Okay. And afterwards here first term is 2x. Here first term 2x. Divide it. Divide means then you will get 1. That 1 you should write in the quotient, plus 1. Plus 1 you take it, multiply this to 2x minus 1. Okay. And then this to subtract means what we will get here, sign it will change. Here minus plus 2x become minus, here minus become plus, isn't it? Then subtract means then you will get 0. Okay. Therefore quotient is equal to 4x square plus 2x plus 1. Remainder equal to 1. Okay. You got it? Then fourth subdivision, minus 18z plus 14z square plus 24z cube plus 18 divided by 3z plus 4. Here variable z. Okay. Here this one, first we have to write in the standard form. This dividend we have to write in the standard form. That means what we will get, 24 z cube. Z cube first you should write it. Then afterwards z square term. Then z term, then constant. Arrange it. Okay. Afterwards divided by, here no need to arrange it. Why means here z term and constant term is there. Okay. Then shall we divide? Here write this question. Okay. Then standard form you should write inside. This divisor you write outside. Here first term, here first term. This to first term you should divide it. Then 8z square you will get. Then afterwards 8z square. Then you should multiply with this divisor. Okay, write down. Then afterwards subtract. Subtracting time this one cancel. It will cancel. Then this next term you should bring down. Okay. Then here first term, here first term. Okay, cancel, minus 6z you will get, minus 6z you should take it, multiply and write here, and then subtract. Then here 6z divided by this 3z, divide it, 2 you will get, this 2 should take it and multiply this divisor, you write here. Okay. Then afterwards subtracting time you will get here 10. Okay, therefore remainder is 10. Then quotient is what? 8z square minus 6z plus 2. Did you get these answers? Okay, very good. Today we are going to see exercise 3.7 second sum. Okay, second sum, the same like a previous model only. Then area of a rectangle is here given, x square plus 7x plus 12 is given. If its breadth is x plus 3 also given. Okay, here variables also given. And then find its length. Find its length. Usually then what we will do, then area of the rectangle is equal to one number they will give, isn't it? But here in algebra, here one equation is given. Okay, one polynomial is given. From there we have to find out the length. Length you should find out. Okay, if its breadth also given. Okay, then we know area of a rectangle. What's the formula? You know very well. Length into breadth, isn't it? What is given? First you have to write. What is given here? Given area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to what is given? Say x square plus 7x plus 12, isn't it? Then breadth also given, isn't it? Breadth equal to what is given? x plus 3. Okay, x plus 3 unit is given. Okay, unit. This one here area of a rectangle. Okay, area of a rectangle, this one what? Square units. Okay, and then breadth also given. From here we have to find out the length. Okay, then area formula you know, isn't it? Area is equal to area of a rectangle. What's the formula? Area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth, isn't it? But we need here length, isn't it? Therefore length equal to how we can write area of a rectangle, area of a rectangle divided by this breadth we have to bring down. Okay, breadth divided by breadth is equal to what? Length. Equal to length. Okay, therefore length equal to what we can write? Area of a rectangle divided by breadth, isn't it? Therefore length equal to area of the rectangle. What's the area of the rectangle? Is say x square plus 7x plus 12 divided by x plus 3. Divided by x plus 3. Okay, then ordinary division, like previous model division. Shall we divide? And this is the dividend, this is the divisor. Okay, then x cube plus x square, isn't it? X square plus 7x plus 12. Okay, divided by x plus 3. Divided by x plus 3. Okay, then how we can find this one? Here first term, dividend first term is x square, isn't it? Here first term is x. Shall we divide x square divided by x? Shall we cancel this on? 1x is there. Here from here also 1x cancel. Then remaining x is there. This x we have to write the quotient. Okay. Then afterwards this x you should take it and multiply this divisor. Okay. X into x is x square. Then plus 3 into x is 3x. Okay. Am I correct? Here shall we subtract this one? This one here minus. Here also becomes minus. Okay. We can cancel this one. We can cancel 7x minus 3x is what? 4x, isn't it? 4x. Then this 12 we have to bring down. Here which is the first term? Now you say 4x is the first term, isn't it? 4x. Then divided by this x. Okay, this x we can cancel. 4 we will get. This 4 we have to write plus 4. Okay, plus 4 we have to write in the quotient. And afterwards this 4 only you should take it and multiply this divisor. 4 into x is 4x. Okay, then plus here again 4 into 3 is 12, isn't it? Plus 12. Shall we subtract this one? Here minus, here minus. Okay, this to subtract means we will get 0. Okay, then this to subtract time here dividing time, what's the remainder we got? 0 is the remainder. Therefore divided this to divide means then what's the answer we got? X plus 4. Therefore length equal to what? Therefore length is equal to, what's the length? X plus 4. X plus 4 unit. Any doubt? Have you understood this one? First formula you write it. Okay, area of the rectangle formula you write it. From this length you should find out. Okay, very simple. Any doubt? Okay. Next, third question is, the base of a parallelogram is 5x plus 4. Find its height if the area is 25x square minus 16. What is given? Base of a parallelogram is given, isn't it? Base is given. Then area also given. Okay. First what is given? Write it. Given base of a parallelogram is equal to what? 5x plus 4. Okay. Then again what is given? Area also given, isn't it? Area is equal to 25x square minus 16. Okay, 25x square minus 16. This one how we can write it here? 25x square, x term not given, isn't it? That place we have to substitute. What we can substitute? 0 x. Okay, here first what is given we have to write. Okay, 16. Then area of the parallelogram, what's the formula? Can you say? Area of a parallelogram Area of a parallelogram is equal to, what's the formula? Base into height, isn't it? Base into height. Base into height. Okay. Parallelogram means then opposite sides are parallel, isn't it? Opposite sides are parallel to it. Then area of the parallelogram, area we know, isn't it? Shall we substitute here? 25x square. 25x square. Then here one term is missing, isn't it? Shall we write there 0x minus 16 is equal to, what is base, what is given? 5x plus 4. Okay, into height. Height we don't know, that height we have to find. Okay, then therefore height is equal to, how we can write? For height is equal to this area 25x square plus 0x minus 16 divided by, this term we have to bring down. Okay, divided by 5x plus 4. Okay, then remaining previous model. Okay, then shall we divide this to divide it? Then you will get the answer. Quotient is the answer. Okay, and then shall we divide? Here 25x square plus 0x minus 16 divided by 5x plus 4. 5x plus 4. Okay, here what's the first term? 25x square divided by here 5x. Okay, this x from here also 1x we can cancel. 1 5 is 5. Here how many times? 5 times. Okay, 5x equal to 5x. Okay, this 5x we have to write here. Okay, 5x you should take it and multiply this divisor. 5x into 5x is 25x square. Okay, x into x is x square. Then 5x into 4 is plus 20x. Correct? Plus 20x. Then subtract it. Here minus, then this to cancel. Okay, 0 it will come. Then 0x minus 20x is what? Minus 20x. Okay. Then minus, this minus 16 we have to bring down. Okay. Minus 20x and divided by this first divisor. Okay. Minus 20x divided by 5x. Shall we cancel this x? X cancel. 1 5 is 5. How many 5s are? 24 times, isn't it? Minus 4. Then equal to what's the answer? Minus 4. This minus 4 we have to write here. Minus 4. Am I correct? Then except this 5x, this minus 4 only you should take it and multiply this 2. Okay? Minus 4 into 5x is what? Minus 20x. Okay? Then minus 4 into plus 4 is what? This 2 multiplied 16. Minus into plus is minus. Okay, correct? Then afterwards subtract. Sign it will change. This 2 subtract means we will get 0. Okay. Therefore, height is equal to, our question is, then find the height. The area is this one. Okay, find its height. Height they are asking, isn't it? Therefore, height is equal to quotient and remainder. No need to write. Okay. And therefore height is equal to 5x minus 4 units. Okay, this quotient is the answer. If we divide this to, what's the height? 5x minus 4 is the height. Okay, clear? Let's say fourth sum. The sum of x plus 5 observations is x cube plus 125. Find the mean of the observation. Find the mean of the observation. Okay. Then mean of the observation, what's the formula? In the statistics last year you learned maybe. Then mean of the observation is equal to sum of the observation divided by number of observation. Isn't it? That's the formula. Then Mean equal to, what's the formula? Mean equal to sum of the observation divided by number of observation. Number of observation. Sum of the observation, sum divided by number. Okay, that's the meaning here. Mean is equal to, mean of the observation is equal to sum of the observation divided by number of observation. Okay, number of observation is equal to, here sum what is given, sum of x plus 5 observation. Sum of number of observation, here what is given, x plus 5. Okay. So, number of this sum of this observation is what is given, x cube plus 125 is given. Okay, sum of this number of observation is what is given, sum is x cube plus 125 is given. Okay, then divided by this number of observation x plus 5. Okay, find the mean of the observations. Okay, mean of the observation. Shall we divide this one? This one we can written as, here x cube, x square term is missing, 0x square plus 0x plus 125. Okay, divided by x plus 5. Okay, shall we divide this one? Ordinary division. Here x cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 125. Okay, divided by x plus 5. Here what's the first term? X cube, isn't it? X cube divided by x. Here x cancel, from here also one x is cancelled, then x square. Okay, remaining x square. This x square we have to write here. Okay, this x square you should take it and multiply this divisor. X square into x is x cube. Okay, then x square plus x square into 5 is plus 5x square. Okay, shall we subtract? Here sign it will change. Then we can cancel this one. Then 0x square minus 5x square. What we will get? Minus 5x square. Next term we have to bring down, plus 0x. Okay, here what's the first term? Minus 5x square divided by, here first term, divisor first term is x. Okay, this x, from here also one x we can cancel, minus 5x we will get. Okay, that minus 5x we have to write here. This minus 5x you should take it and multiply this divisor and write here. Minus 5x into x is minus 5x square. X into x is x square. Am I correct? Then minus 5x plus 5. That means minus 25x. Okay. Then subtract, sign it will change. Here plus minus become plus. Okay. Then we can cancel this one. 0x plus 25x. Okay. That means what we will get? 25x. Then last term we have to bring down 125. Okay. Now you say here first term 25x divided by, here first divisor first term x, isn't it? This x cancel, then equal to 25. This 25 we have to write in the quotient. Okay. 25 you should take it and multiply this two. What we will get? 25x. Okay. Plus 25 into 5 is 125, isn't it? 25 into 5 is 125. Okay, am I correct? So subtract it. Okay, what we will get? 0. Okay. And then what's the answer? Mean is equal to, therefore, mean of the observation. That mean equal to mean of the observation. Mean of the observation is equal to, what's the answer? X square minus 5x plus 25. Okay, correct? Have you understood? Next we are going to say synthetic division. The previous what we learned, division of polynomial, isn't it? Ordinary division. But here synthetic division. Okay, synthetic division is a shortcut method of polynomial division. Okay, this is the shortcut method. Okay, the advantage of a synthetic division is that it allows one to calculate without writing the variables. Okay, and then this long division. Then previous model is the long division method. Okay, but here without writing the variables we will find. Okay, without writing the variables then we will calculate. Okay, then one example I will explain, that time you will understand. Okay, then example 3.35, find the quotient and remainder like a previous model question. Okay, then that method also we can follow, otherwise here this method. Suppose here using synthetic division, like that question is there, means you must follow synthetic division method. Okay, otherwise previous model also you can do. Okay, find the quotient and remainder when p of x is equal to 3x cube minus 2x square minus 5 plus 7x is given. Okay, is divided by d of x. D of x one polynomial x plus 3 using synthetic division. Here given mentioned using synthetic division shortcut method we have to follow. Okay, then standard form. First we have to write the standard form. Okay, why? First you check it. Okay, any polynomial given means the first we have to check here is it a standard form. Okay, not there means first we have to arrange, afterwards you do. Okay, arrange it is on 3x cube minus 2x square, then plus next x variable, then afterwards constant. Okay, and d of x like that you should write it. Okay, am I correct? Then afterwards here first you should arrange it this one. Then first next we have to find the zero of the divisor. Okay, zero of the, this is the divisor, isn't it? First we have to find out the zero of the divisor. And can you remember this zero of the divisor? How we will find? X plus 3, this divisor is equal to what? 0, isn't it? Therefore x equal to minus 3. This is the zero of the divisor, isn't it? Zero of the divisor, what? X is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3, isn't it? And then write the zero of the divisor, and then in front of this dividend in the first row. Okay, first we have to write like this. We have to write first. We have to write the dividend. Okay, instead we have to write the first row. We have to write in the dividend. Okay, without this variable we have to write. Okay, only coefficient you should write it. Okay, what's the coefficient of x cube? 3. Okay, what's the coefficient of x square? Minus 2. Some space need. Okay, leave some space, minus 2 write it. Then afterwards what's the coefficient of x? 7. That's 7. Some space need right here. Okay, then last constant is minus 5. In between space you leave it. Okay, then in here this minus 3 where we have to write the zero of the divisor in front of the dividend. Okay, this side here you should write it. Okay, in front of the dividend. This is the dividend, this is the divisor. Okay, am I correct? Then first one, this is the first row, isn't it? Put 0 in the what? First column of what? Second row. Okay, then this is the first column, isn't it? This is the first column. Then the second row, every sum you must write 0. Have you understood? Every sum you must write 0 here. Okay, this is first row. This one second row. Okay, second row, first column you have to write, you have to put 0. Okay, afterwards this first column we have to add. Okay, 3 plus 0 is 3. Am I correct? Then afterwards, this 3 and minus 3 we have to multiply. Multiply this 3 and minus 3. What we will get? Minus 9. Isn't it? Minus 9. Then second column we have to add. Okay. These two we have to add. Minus 2 minus 9 is minus 11. Okay. The same line you should write it. Then this minus 11 and this minus 3. Multiply these two. Multiply. Minus into minus is plus. 11 into 3 is 33. 11 into 3 is 33. Am I correct? Then afterwards this third column we have to add. Okay, shall we add? 7 plus 33 is 40. Okay, is 40. Then afterwards this 40 and this divisor, this two multiply. Multiply means what's the value you will get? 4 into minus 3 is minus 12. Then 0. 40. 40 is there, isn't it? 4 3s are minus 12. And then this 0 also add it. Then this two add it. Add means what's the value you will get? Here minus, here minus. Same sign. Same sign means here add. Add it, common sign minus, isn't it? Minus 125. Okay. And then minus 125. Okay. And then here all the entries except the last one. Okay. Except this last one, remaining is the answer. Okay. Remaining is the quotient. This is the remainder. Okay. Last one is the remainder. Last one is the remainder. Okay. Remaining what? 3 minus 11, 40 is there, isn't it? Okay. And then third row. This is the first row, second row, third one. Okay. Remaining third row of the coefficient is coefficients of or quotient. This is the quotient. Okay. Therefore, quotient is how we can write. Therefore, quotient is equal to this is the constant term, x term, this one x square term. Am I correct? This is the constant term, x term and x square. So how we can write? 3x square minus 11x plus 40. Okay. Then remainder, what's the remainder you say? Remainder is equal to what? Minus 125. Minus 125. Any doubt? Very simple, isn't it? This is a shortcut method. First one, you must write the word all coefficient. You should write it. Okay. Dividend coefficient of the dividend, write it. And then 0 of the divisor you find out. That 0 of the divisor you write here and divide it. Then here every sum, second row, first place, 0 must write it. Afterwards add it. Add this two. Then this 3 and minus 3 multiply. Okay, write it in this second column, second row. Okay. Then afterwards add it. Minus 11 and this one multiply and write it here. Add it. Okay, 40 and this minus 3 multiply and write it here. Then add it. Okay, last term. Always this is the remainder. Okay, very simple method. Am I correct? Can you follow? Then here this is the remainder means the remaining is the quotient. Any doubt? Okay. Then the same model, shall I give 2 question homework for you? Exercise 3.7, fifth one, first subdivision and second one. Okay, try to do the synthetic division method. Okay, suppose they did not ask anything means then previous model also you can write. Okay, have you understood? Thank you children, have a nice day.